The multiverse is failing. It's going to need heroes to save it. This is the Comicstorian channel, where I take some of your favorite trade paperbacks and single issues and I break them down into digestible bites to help you understand. Then I read them dramatically back to you. All alterations to the panels, text, and images are to prevent copyright problems, and all art is owned by its respective companies. Let's have a look at Infinite Frontier number 1. Now, all the way back at the ending of Dark Knight's Death Metal, we got an issue known as Infinite Frontier, which showed all the potential futures of the DC universe. But in that, we also saw that the multiverse was going to need some help. Certain superheroes are missing, such as members of the Justice Society of America, and other individuals such as Roy Harper came back from the dead but chose not to tell his friends. So what does this type of stuff mean for DC Universe's place in the multiverse? And in today's issue, we have Barry Allen and President Superman pondering this question. So let's talk about the multiversal heroes called the Justice Incarnate. It all started with an explosion and an escape ship rocketing and crash landing into the middle of a cornfield in rural America, and inside of that ship is Batman. But both Mr. and Mrs. Ellis get out of the truck to see if there's any damage, with Mrs. Ellis stating that that is not their Batman. Mr. Ellis sighs, stating that here they go again. Their boy is too busy running the country to deal with this, and Mrs. Ellis walks back to the truck, telling him to call Calvin. Mr. Ellis says that they moved out of the city to escape all of the craziness. Why would someone ship them a Batman? That damn multiverse is nothing but trouble. Meanwhile, over in New York, Green Lantern Alan Scott, along with Mr. Terrific, Lex Luthor, Talia al Ghul, and Vandal Savage, stop yet another time-altering crisis before it has a chance to begin. But for Alan Scott, he's running late to meet up with his children when Hawk Girl tells him that he should hurry along while the rest of them clean up this mess. As Alan Scott races off, his son Obsidian tells him that he's late, and Alan laughs, telling him that he is too. Obsidian says that he might not be saving the multiverse, but he had his own superhero distraction to take care of. And once the two of them reach Gotham, Obsidian says that it looks so different here during the day. Why are we here, Dad? Alan tells him that it was his sister Jade's idea. One of the earlier Justice Society headquarters is in Gotham, and Jade said that she was meeting some old friends there and wanted them to join her. But to be honest, he's getting a bit worried that she's trying to avoid him, so he was just happy that she reached out. Obsidian says that there's been a lot to absorb lately, and Alan asks, about my coming out? Obsidian tells him, come on, are you kidding? The multiverse was destroyed and then restarted again. And now you've joined a group of heroes in a secret space station so that you can monitor any potential change to the multiverse. As the two of them land, they change into their civilian clothes, and Alan Scott says that he is sensing a hint of sarcasm. And Obsidian says, well, they've been nearly separated their entire lives. He was with the JSA, or Lost in Time, and then they were erased from reality, and now Alan Scott has a new lease on life. Just wish that the three of them had more time together. Alan tells him that he knows, but the old Justice Society headquarters is up ahead. We should talk about this. But how about we wait for your sister Jade? But just before the two of them could cross the street, there is a massive explosion of green light from the building, and Alan and Obsidian quickly suit back up. Alan calls out for Jade, but Obsidian scans the area, telling his father that she isn't there. No one is. He can't feel his connection to his sister either. Where is she, Dad? But moments later, over in Paris, Cameron Chase sits down to enjoy a piece of cake when she sees a posting about the JSA explosion. She stares for a moment, and just before she takes another bite, she says that she's on vacation. Director Bones tells her that he is too, and Cameron asks how did he find her. Bones says that she never shuts up about this dessert. Remember what the world was like before it got all weird? Cameron says that it's funny coming from a man with a literal skull for a face. You notice how no one here is even bothered by that? You're old news. Bones tells her exactly. Did you know that a super god from another world came here and messed up this reality? Cameron asks which one. Bones lights a cigarette, telling her that people are worried about the multiverse. People shouldn't even know that the multiverse exists. Cameron tells him that that's a genie you can't put back in the bottle. The multiverse is mainstream now. Bones tells her, yeah, and it's exhausting. Moves are being made to ensure another event is stopped before it can even get started. The DEO has been reinstated. We need you back. I need you back. Full authority, all the bells and whistles. She sighs, telling him that he knows she hates him, right? Why would she ever work with him again? So Bones takes out his phone, showing her a picture, and Cameron asks how. Bones gets back up and begins to leave, telling her that she knows what happens when people turn him down. Enjoy your dessert. But back with Batman, he opens his eyes and he can clearly hear several people talking about him, referring to him as Thomas Wayne. Thomas waits a few moments until he can clearly see the people around him. And when the giant Captain Carrot yells, "Good morning, sleepyhead! Can I offer you a delicious carrot juice?" Thomas kicks the robot back and throws Captain Carrot at the others, and then begins to run. But before he can even make it into the next room, he sees a bright light and he asks, "Wait, where am I?" The voice tells him that what he is seeing is called the Bleed. He is in the House of Heroes, and they are the Justice Incarnate. As President Superman floats there, the others that Thomas took down walk up introducing themselves. Captain Carrot tells him, "We're all from different worlds. I'm from Earth 26. Next, Aqua Woman says that she is from Earth 11. Mary Marvel states that she is from Earth 5, and Machine Head states that they are from Earth 8. Thomas asks, "What about you?" And Calvin tells him that his name is Calvin Ellis, but most people just call him President Superman. Thomas tells him that that is a mighty upgrade compared to the Superman for him back at home. President Superman looks at him. "And where is that exactly?" "You crashed on a farm in my world, Earth 23. But can you tell me what you were escaping?" "Just get the Flash, okay? He can explain all the science mumbo-jumbo." And President Superman asks, "Which Flash?" Thomas tells him Barry Allen, but after a few moments, President Superman pauses again. "Which Barry Allen?" Meanwhile, Earth Zero, Barry Allen leaves a message recording stating that he has already explored much of the known multiverse, but he feels as if his mission is to research the changes. He promised President Superman that he would wait for him before running off to the new worlds, but there was something that he'd like to try. He can't just run to a new world like he would any other world in the multiverse. It isn't just further on the map for him to go to, but in theory, if he can vibrate while he runs, he can go through all the known worlds. He should be able to gather up enough multiversal energy to access their mystery world, the one that none of them can find, Earth Omega. And a few moments later, Flash skids out of the portal with his vibrational frequencies ruined in the ruined world, stating, "Whoa. Hopefully you're getting my signal. This world has no vibration, no frequency." Which is fascinating. There's something about this place that feels familiar, like a crime scene. As Flash turns, he sees the dissipated members of the Quintessence asking what happened to them. There doesn't appear to be any signs of struggle. These energy signatures, they're off the charts. I'm going to need to get this to the lab to study it, but it would seem the time of death has been weeks ago. Who has the power to kill these gods and why? Justice Incarnate, call an emergency meeting now. Connect with the Justice League. Tell them that death is following us again. It's so heartbreaking. I can't. But then a voice tells him, "You should have stayed away, but I am happy that you are my first visitor." Flash begins to feel himself racing through worlds asking, What is happening?" The voice tells him, "We have been down this path before, haven't we? Witnesses to a great crisis. But after I triumphantly come back from the dead, you never tried looking for me. And gotta say, that really hurts." Flash manages to look back as he falls to his knees. "Psycho pirate?" Pirate tells him, "Yeah, been through some changes since the last time we saw each other, but haven't we all?" An Omni voice then says, "You may toy with the Flash after you fulfill your promise. Remember your new role in this story." Pirate kneels down to the Flash. "You heard the boss. There's a new crisis coming, except this time, we're going to be on the same team. You're going to help us find something, or rather, someone." Back on Earth, a family sits down in a diner as their daughter tries to explain the things that she has been seeing in her dreams, and that the Justice League saved them and fixed their reality. The mother says that it's just mass hysteria, but the daughter says, how could anyone forget that the world ended? The man in the next booth leans back, telling them that he is sorry to be listening in, but he overheard. And he remembers too, the skies were red, right? The daughter yells, "Yes! Oh my God!" And the two begin to talk about how they could be special. Roy Harper overhears and smiles as he sips his coffee. However, another man stands up asking, "Can you all just shut up about the multiverse already? It's not real. We're not special. We already have enough real-life lunatics and supervillains. And if it's not them, it's alien invasions. And now a multiverse? Reality was rewritten or rebooted? Come on! When are you people going to wake up?" Roy gets up, telling the irate man to just calm down and enjoy his food, and the man turns screaming, "The multiverse is not real!" Just then there's an explosion and a group of people walk in with one of the guards stating, "Target Roy Harper acquired, extract." Extract tells him, all right, let's catch us an arsenal, boys, or is it Speedy, or Red Arrow now, whatever you're calling yourself. The world doesn't like you. Begin extraction, no witnesses. Roy throws a chair, telling everyone in the diner to run, but as Extract shoots the chair before it can hit her, she tells him that he doesn't belong here. Roy asks, what, the diner or the land of the living? Extract slowly turns her sights on the irate man and fires, but Roy jumps in, pushing him out of the way and gets hit in the arm. Extract walks up, telling the others to prepare Hero Boy for travel. And Roy, once we get you to your new home, you're gonna wish you stayed dead. But just then a giant black fist punches Extract through the ceiling. The guards begin to open fire as a dark form walks towards them. And then they too are thrown out of the diner. Roy groans, getting up. I appreciate the save. Hello? Oh no. Roy, what have you gotten yourself into? Just then the dust settles and Roy sees himself in a Black Lantern costume. His former shades standing behind him. So anyway, guys, what do you think about the Infinite Frontier New Direction, Return of Darkseid, President Superman, Barry Allen stuck in this other world with the Psycho Pirate, and Thomas Wayne's return? A lot happened in this single issue, and this is going to be a 6-issue mini-series. If you want more of it, make sure you stick around right here at the Comicstorian channel so we can continue to bring you coverage on this series, and we'll see you next time right here.